On Emery discs. Do you use your disc like this, facing this direction? Well, do yourself a favor and try this. Put the Emery disc on so the Emery faces your hand instead of on the outside, because it's a much more natural angle to Emery this way than to do it in that direction. I'm going to show you with the other one. Imagine if I was emerying on this, for instance. Emerying like that is really awkward, and you're not going to get nice, graceful curves. Emerying in this direction, it's just a nice, easy rotation. You're not moving your whole arm. You're only working with your hand, or maybe even from the wrist. And the added advantage is that you can see what you're doing because you're looking at your piece here. If you're doing it this way, you can't see the effect of the emery on the piece you're working on. You're going like that, and it's hidden. If you're doing it this way, you can totally see the surface. Find my foot pedal. You can totally see the surface that you're emerying to see what kind of an effect you're making. It's right there facing you. Yet another advantage of this, besides the fact that it's ergonomically a lot more comfortable and easier, is that the debris is going to fall down here into your pan as opposed to flying over there when you're doing it that way, or over here making a different kind of a mess. This way it's just more controlled. It's out of your way instead of becoming in your way or potentially in your way. So, and there's another thing too. A lot of people don't like using these. It's a pain in the ass changing out the disc every time. You don't need to get out a screwdriver. You don't. Look at your pliers and see how these have a straight line. The lines are parallel where they come together, as opposed to these, which come together in a V. Look and see if you have a pair of these. The easiest thing to do is just to put your shaft right in there, and you can just rotate that and change it super easy and really quickly. Yet another thing you can do is, if the edge becomes tattered or nicked and it's catching, let me find a pencil. Here it is. Watch this. When it's spinning, just hold your pencil against the paper, and there's your line, and you can just take that and take your scissors and nice and neatly trim away the damaged edge. It's also good if the edge isn't damaged, you just need to get into a smaller space. Not a problem. And there you have a smaller disc.